Alright, just want to make a second update to show you where there's a small dilemma. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but just going to go into it anyway. So basically, in Elliot wave, you cannot have the third wave be the shortest. So this is what I said in the last video, 5 waves. But if it goes by 1550, then that would mean this third wave is potentially the shortest. It kind of depends on where you measure it from. So right here is 1308 to, it's kind of hard to get it exactly, 1430, $1.22. 1367 to 1488, that's $1.21. And then this one is 1429 to 1553. What does that mean? That means that this is likely another extension. So that would just mean we have 1, 2, 1, 2. Potentially, I'm gonna watch both scenarios and see how it plays out. This could be the top, and maybe these are equal length, or they're supposed to be equal length. It just can't be the shortest. Or this is wave 1, this is wave 2, this is wave 3 of a nested move. So that means we're looking at it like this. This is getting kind of ridiculous. This is the way it goes, though. This would be only wave 3. So if this happens, then we're looking at something likely in the $16.50, $17 range for just the third wave of this final move. And then you'd be looking for, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. So you can see how that little dilemma of whether or not this is a third wave or a first wave of an extension changes the whole dynamic of the wave. So I just wanted to point that out. You could still get this fourth wave. This can still be a fourth wave. I would just assume at that point that this was the same length right here. These two waves are the same length. And we'll especially know if it comes back down here into 1489. But if we get something like this, then it could go either way. It could be a fourth wave, or it could be the end of the third wave here. Based on parallel lines, if this ends up being a third wave, then it's going to have to go even higher. It's going to have to go up here to like 16 bucks. I will say this though. I'm expecting a pullback in the market one more time. So that is giving me the thought that this is actually correct and this is the end of the third wave. But then again, I went over why this is potentially a nested move. So keep that on your radar. I don't think there's any reason to think about selling here yet if you're swing trading this. And especially if you're long, no reason to think about selling. But just something to go over on the smaller time frames. We'll see how it plays out. If we get a move like this, if it ends up going like this, then it's pretty much no doubt that this is a third wave here. Another extension, third wave, and you're looking for a pullback, another move higher just for wave 3 of 3. If we get a pullback right away from here and it comes back to like 15 bucks, then you'll know that this is actually wave 4 down here. And that this is overall wave 3 up here. So kind of confusing, but not really if you mess around with Elliot wave and you just kind of understand that there can always be extensions. That's the part that's unpredictable, and it can technically just keep on extending forever. Like look at Palantir. Palantir is extension after extension. So that's possible here as well. We'll see what happens. I want to see this break above. I want it to go at least to 1563 would tell me that it's probably an extension. But I also want to see it break this parallel line. So that's going to take it going all the way up here to 1586. So probably like 16 bucks. So just a dilemma. I'm not sure which one's going to play out. We'll follow both. Right now, it's at my target that I set out in the last video, right at 1550. And so if you get a pullback, it's likely a fourth wave. If it keeps on going past 1585, then that means we're probably going to end up going up here to like 17 bucks on this move. So that's going to tell us a lot if we pull back from here or if we keep on going. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you're learning something with Elliott Wave, and let me know what you think in the comments.